Morning everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. Today I'm just going to show you my project car which I bought the other week. Wasn't really looking for a project car, but I saw this a few weeks prior and it was quite cheap, and then all of a sudden it got reduced by £500. I thought, well, that's an absolute bargain. It had 11 months MOT, so I knew it was pretty sound. It looked pretty clean. It just needed a bit of engine work, so yeah, let me introduce you to yet another Mini. Right, so this is an R55. It's a 2010 plate. It's silver over British Racing green. And as you can see, it's an R55 estate, which I think looks pretty good. Now, the owner said the car keeps stalling, cutting out and running rough, generally. It's done 90,000 miles, and looking at, it's got full history as well, by the way, mostly main dealer, and looking at the history, it's never had a timing chain, so obviously that's going to need looking at. He's taken it to mechanics advising him with a timing chain, and he doesn't want to spend the money on it. So I've already bought all the parts. So a new time chain kit by Febby, which is a good make. All the necessary bolts. We're going to do an oil and filter change as well, and a bit of a service on it. So I mean, the paintwork is really good. It does need a hell of a good mop. So it's going to need a probably a two-stage detail on it. Even the headlights are pretty good. They haven't clouded over at all. It's got all Dunlop tyres on it, so that's pretty good. As you can see, it needs a good clean. As I say, it's been stood for a year by the MOT last month. So it's literally not been used. So when I test drove it, the brakes were rubbing a bit. That might be because it's been stirred, or it might be because it needs a bit of attention. So yeah, I mean, they don't look brilliant, so I might put some pads on it anyway. The only downside is a bit of a scrape there on the wheel arch, but we can make that look a bit better. There's a bit of a scratch there, but nothing too deep. Looks nice metallic on there. Looking inside, now this was an absolute state in here, so I have given it a bit of a vacuum. Nothing too, just a vacuum and a bit of a dust, and it looks 10 times better. And because this is an estate, it's actually a 5-seater, which I never realised. You got 3 headrests, and there's a seat belt up there. Because obviously the hatchback minis are only a 4-seater. So anybody who needs to carry 5 people, you want to get one of these. Looking round the front, I mean, the bumper's pretty good. There's a bit of lack of peel or something there. I mean, green is susceptible to lack of peel anyway, or any metallic colour is. That headlight is brilliant. Tyres are all good. Just a bit of dirt there. So it just needs a damn good clean. Look at that. Torch gone. Look at the state of those pillows, look. That is horrendous. So I'm going to get them looking nice. The roof is pretty good. Obviously it needs a bit of a clean, a bit of a mop. But generally, can't see any defects in it at all. It's got full length roof bars. And of course, being the Clubman, it has this funky extra rear door on the back. So you open the driver's door and then you've got another handle. I can do something, there you go. And you've got another door. So funky. So you can get in the back nice and easy. Yeah. Got a bit of a scratch here, but not sure if I'll certainly get that better anyway. A few little scratches there. And so it needs a clean. Look at the state of the tyres, right? And that disc is a bit. Well, they're not lipped, so I just need a bit of a good driving. And the back, we've got a bit of a mark on the rear bumper there, but nothing major. You can see it is this is the 1.6 Cooper version. So let's have a quick look at the engine bay. Doesn't seem to be leaking any oil, which is a rarity on a Mini, so that's all good. Coolant's good, the oil's good. Looks nice and clean under here actually. Obviously someone has been in here in the past, because things like this are loose, but I think there's a screw missing, bolt missing there. But I think that was because of the diagnostics, because I did find a cam sensor in the car, so obviously someone's replaced that to try and diagnose the problem. And obviously, as you know, if you get timing chain problems, i.e. stretching, you do get Vanus and cam sensor errors pop up. In fact, when I checked the codes, there was 2 cam sensor inlet and outlet. I cleared the codes and they haven't come back actually, but then I haven't driven the car, so it does need a new dipstick because that's snapped off. So yeah, well, it's good. So the reason it's in the garage is today is I'm gonna put a new timing chain on it. So if you want to see that video, click in the top right hand corner. So this project car, believe it or not, cost me under £1,000. Now I could drive this car today to We Buy Any Car and they would give me £2,500. Obviously they'd knock a few hundred quid off there, obviously that's what they do, but that would still give me a profit of £1,300 without doing anything basically. But where's the fun in that? Looking at the prices online for this kind of mileage, it's worth anything between £3,000 and £4,000 really. So we're gonna do it up, fit a timing chain, give it a service, improve the bodywork by a good polish, bit of a detail, and then we'll see how much profit we can make on it. So watch this space.